The thing about value is that value is always subjective.
Yes.
It's never what people, right, tell me it is. It's always what I'm willing to pay for it. That is what true value is. And when you look at redemption, both from the biblical, right, perspective, but also from the cultural or even just the everyday context, redemption has to do with the value of something, not based on its intrinsic value, but the value that somebody is willing to pay for it. And value, if you think about it, Nate, has always been subjective. So, for example, if there is let's say this water bottle, right? It's like it's what I can pick up. This water, it's just a water bottle, right? You didn't pay more than $3 for it. But if this was the water bottle that my dad gave me just before he passed, and he, you know what I'm saying? Then that to me, because it has personal attachment to it, has intrinsic value, and it's almost priceless in a sense. Nobody else would pay more than $2 for it, right? But I would pay $2 million for it if I had it. Why? Because it's about that. And I believe for when it comes to us, because God, when in the beginning, he breathes himself into us, right? Makes us in his image, the imago Dei, and according to his likeness, then only he can truly value what we are. And he values us at the life of his son as priceless, places us above all these other things. But what happens is through sin, and this is my understanding of it, through sin, we devalue ourselves and we sell ourselves cheaply. And that's what sin always does. It's always a diminishing of the image of God, so that when we look at the mirror, we can't even recognize who we are. But what God comes to do is he comes to say, I mean, he could have got us back for free. He is that powerful. But then we would have never regained a sense of what our value is. So he said, okay, here's what I'm going to trade for that devalued you. I'm going to trade the most valuable thing in all of creation and uncreation, which is my son. And so what I think redemption is when he comes to us in the middle of our sin and our worthless. And you know, the side effect of sin is always self-consciousness and a depleted sense of self-worth. But he comes and he literally flashes the image of his son, and he says, this is what I paid because this is what you're worth. And then for the rest of our walk, it's us walking with the Holy Spirit and looking at the value of Jesus and going, that is what I'm valued at. So for me, I think that's all redemption is. It's when he finds us where we are, and then he shows us what we're worth, and then he gives us his spirit and his grace to bring us back to a sense. We never lose our worth. That's the thing. But to bring us to a sense to where we identify that our true worth is what is being shown to us, which is what I believe is not only the work of redemption, but also the work and the worth of sanctification.